We are on. Hello, Jimmy Spencer. Welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Hey, Jeff and Tootsie. Hey, Bud Files. Welcome.
Hey, Randy.
There's Randy.
How's everybody tonight?
Hello, Virginia. Welcome.
Hey, Virginia. It's gotten kind of cold here.
Oh my
today.
Goodness.
Yeah, we it's our first I guess
first freeze.
Dip down freeze, yeah.
Yeah, I think we got down to 30 this morning. And then got another freeze tomorrow morning. I was surprised that it actually made it up to 50 today.
But it was pretty day. I mean, the sun was out and it was very nice.
It was 45 degrees at lunchtime.
Yeah. Jeff says 25 here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah, they were saying something about...
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Steve, welcome. They were saying something about low 20s possibly here tomorrow, too.
Jimmy says, I just turned the heat on in my garage.
Oh, my.
David says, boo to all. Virginia says 38 degrees here. Feels like 34. Ugh. Randy says it was 29 on Newfound Gap around 12:30. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. You're...
Yeah, he went up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think... Hey, Pam, welcome.
Hey, Blaine. I'm here to say hey and give him my thumbing. I can't stay. Okay, well, thanks for stopping in.
Give my thumbing? Okay, Blaine.
Oh, Jeff says 36 here right now.
Yeah, we're I think we're 42 right now. Oh, thumbs up. Okay. I kind of figured that's what you meant.
Hey, D&T.
Hey, welcome. Hey, Missy, welcome.
Hey, Missy. Jeff says, oh, went around the world today. Turn and burn, and the camper is home. I'm wore out.
Oh, that's right. He went back to get the camper.
I bet. Oh, man, that's a long haul.
Oh, Steve's heading up to Gatlinburg next week.
Oh, wow. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too crazy there.
Yeah, how's the color? Is all the leaves, Randy, is all the leaves coming down off the trees up there? Or is it still pretty good color there?
We did a drive recently up to Blairsville, and it was really nice up that way. Hey, Hike with Mike, welcome. Get this going here.
Steve says we'll probably be semi-crazy. Most of the October folks will have left.
Well, hopefully. Yeah.
Jeff says Tootsie out like a light. Oh, she's probably in her favorite chair, right?
Yeah.
Randy says, yep, about gone up high. Yeah. Oh, Blaine says long day in Charleston today for work. Y'all be good. Don't forget, we want to see you all in Helen during second weekend in March. Take care, all.
We will try.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely try for that one.
Oh, she's on the bed. Oh, she knows where
she claimed the bed.
Yeah, she knows where the comfy spots are.
All right, well, we're going to get this show on the road. I like my set here.
Yeah, I know. We're one day late, but this is when we do trivia. So
yeah. So it's still, and the people requested it. So,
yeah.
But we're on the TV.
Yep.
That's the best I could do
there
on
you
there.
Go.
So.
Just as long as those things aren't chasing me.
Hello, Ed. Welcome. All right. Let's get this trivia started. Now, some of this is older. Some of this is newer. We'll see.
Steve says, I've got Friday the 13th and Halloween movies covered. We'll guess at the rest.
All right. First question. Gregory Peck starred in which 1976 classic horror tale? A. The Omega Man. B. The Omen. C. Phantasm. Or D. The Stepford Wives. Yeah, some of them will be easy. Some of them maybe not be. Hey, Undercover Deb, welcome. I think everybody knows this one. This was a
Yeah, Virginia says can't stay long. This may be last game of World Series. Take care. See you next time.
Oh.
All right, thanks for stopping in,
Yeah.
Virginia. We appreciate you coming in. Have a good night.
Yeah, that was a wild one, that movie. Stepford Wives, all along.
Like with Mike says, great movie.
Yeah. So the answer on this one is
B, The Omen.
like my backdrop there for the.
Yeah. Jeff says Virginia, the trivia is better than the baseball game. LOL.
Probably is. Next question. Which 1979 horror film stars Halloween Scream Queen Jamie Lee Curtis? A. The Black Hole. B. The Car. C. Magic. Or D. Terror Train. She was only in one of those, by the way. But which one? Jeff's like, C question mark?
Missy's like questionable too. I'm not sure how long I could stay myself. Gonna sell a kidney tonight to pay for a head gasket.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness sake. Well, thanks for coming, Doug.
The real question is, were you able to find a head gasket? I know
Oh,
parts
man.
are crazy. I know somebody with a Jeep who's been waiting now 5 months for a computer chip.
Jeff says only seen Jamie in Halloween and Trading Places. Doug says I've got no idea on the questions, and Steve is like guessing.
Yep. So the answer on this one is
D, Terror Train.
yeah. I wouldn't even attempt
Doug says
it.
took it to a shop. Head gaskets are beyond my ability. Wow.
Next question. Which Stephen King story was turned into a terrifying 1976 Brian De Palma film? A. Salem's Lot. B. Carrie. C. The Langoliers. Or D. The Shining. Got E. Got Missy's A. Yeah, that's a tougher one, but it's D&D's going with C. I mean D. Mike says B. Carrie. So the answer on this one is
B, Carrie.
Yep, Carrie. Yeah.
Mike says another great movie.
Next question. Which sequel to a classic 1970s horror movie was not made in the 70s? A. Exorcist II, The Heretic. B. Jaws 2. C. Damien, The Omen 2. or D, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
Missy says, I love Carrie. Even the second one is good, but Sissy Spacek is a fave of mine. Yeah, she's a really good actress.
Yeah. What did Jeff say? I just made my Fiasco live show last night public right before your show. Oh my. Whole bunch of D's on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what he's talking about is Fiasco yesterday. The Halloween thing that went from, we heard it froze, it got no sound, and then it went black, and then came back, and it's like.
Jeff says YouTube still got the chat messed up on my phone.
Oh. Yeah, he was reading the chat, and it looked like, he said it looks like Chinese.
Jeff says, I've tried everything to fix it. Oh, that's strange. Like Chinese?
Have you tried uninstalling YouTube and reinstalling it? That would be the other thing to try.
Yeah, but wouldn't that mess up stuff?
No, you log into your account.
Oh, yeah, you just log in.
It's an account. It's not, you're not canceling it. I've had to.
Or maybe there's an update? No?
Maybe. I've had to uninstall YouTube before when it acted up on my phone.
Okay.
So the answer is
D, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Next question. Which 1979 George Romero movie is a sequel to 1968's Night of the Living Dead? Classic. A, Crypt of the Dead. B, The Hills of Ice. C, Dawn of the Dead. Or D, Day of the Dead.
Doug says, yeah, I think uninstalling may fix it. Jeff says, no, I haven't tried to uninstall yet. That's the only thing left to try.
It probably will fix it because I've had an issue before where it acted weird on me and it had to uninstall it, reinstall it, and took care of it. Haven't had a problem since. Hey, Gary with 2 R's, welcome. This one is maybe a tricky one, may not be a tricky.
Hills Have Eyes was weird.
That was bizarre.
Oh, man. Not to say that that's the answer. I was just...
No, but that was a bizarre movie.
Yeah.
The answer on this is...
C, Dawn of the Dead. So it looks like everybody got that.
Yep.
Jeff says I showed in Monday live show what it looks like on the phone in a mirror.
Yeah, it was Chinese. Kind of was scrambled up together.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next question. In what horror movie did magician David Copperfield appear? A, The Fog. B, Prom Night. C, Terror Train. Or D, Halloween 2. Now, the question is, if it is D, then somebody would know that. Because somebody said that they know the Halloween movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, not sure. I haven't been able to find that movie to rewatch it to see if...
Hello, Pam B.
Oh, hello, welcome. So, some movies... I've watched The Fog recently. That's always a scary one. That's an old one.
That is an old one.
With Adrienne Barbeau in it.
Mike with Mike says Halloween 3 was awful. Steve says don't remember him in Halloween 2.
Hey, Harry Humstone, welcome. Yeah. So it's like... So the answer on this one is...
C, Terror Train.
Again, another one from Terror Train.
Yeah.
Next question. Who loses his head on prom night? In Prom Night?
Jeff says, yes, Halloween 3 is awful.
A, Kim. B, Lou. C, Alex. Or D, Nick. Yeah, Halloween 3, I think, was probably their biggest flop. course, then they had to have Halloween H2O.
I know they've been showing that. What channel was it they were showing?
I don't know which one it was.
A lot of. I don't know why.
I don't know, but that and then Halloween Ends. Like, finally.
Junkyard says, "E chicken."
Junkyard,
Doug says,
welcome.
"I have a special connection to the Halloween movie series."
Really?
Ah,
Inquiring minds want to know. That's interesting. There's always some people that don't know any better.
Junkyard says, "Mountain folks, how's it going?" Oh, it's going good.
Yep.
You know, busy like everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Steve says Halloween ends because everyone is 60 and up.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff says, "Don't know how though, because it sucked." Yeah.
Yep. So the answer on this one is
B. Lou.
whatever it was.
B. Lou. B. Lou.
Bilou. Bilou. That was a unusual movie. Prom night. Next question. In the movie American Werewolf in London, another good movie, what was the friend's name that was killed by the werewolf? A. Jim. B. Jeff. C. John. Or D. Jack? I had to start them all with J's. Make it easy.
Jeff's like BBB. Steve's like, A.
So, Jeff, are you saying you're really a werewolf? Or an undead or whatever? Oh.
Doug says, "When I was young, I waited tables. One of my regular customers was John Carpenter's
wow.
parents. They claimed to be, at least. I went to high school and lived in the town where the movie is based for quite a while, quite a few
Wow.
years."
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that is neat.
That's interesting.
Jeff says, "I catch on to the answers, Fred." Pam B says, "I honestly can't remember." Junkyard says, B. Yes, Jeff really got torn up. Missy's like, B. Jeff, for real?
No. People are
There's
like,
still time to
there's-
change your answers.
Yes. And I would say 99% chance that that's not correct. It was just on not long ago again. That's always a good movie. I like watching that one, even though it's strange to watch it, but it's one of the best ones that they did with the werewolf. So we got B, we got D, we got C.
Jeff says A and B not correct.
Yeah, it's true. So the correct answer is. Whoop.
What? You went too far. Steve says, any Georgians here see Ghostface Killer who was standing on the car and on I-75, 85?
I didn't hear about that one.
Oh. No.
No, didn't hear about that.
So D, Jack.
Jack. Not Jeff, not Jim, not John. Jack.
Missy got that one.
Yeah. Next question. This 1984 slasher movie is about a mental patient who makes his escape and then stalks college students at their university after killing their professor. What is the name of this horror film? This is what you call one of those B movies, low budget. A. Student Bodies. B. Splatter University. C. Slaughter High. Or D. Final Exam. Pam B. I'm glad it wasn't Jeff.
Yeah, right. Missy's saying to Steve, was it today? Oh, Steve says yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. But
No.
sometimes I get tired of listening to the news and I just don't even, because that's all they talk about is two subjects right now. And
Yeah.
I mean, I listen briefly and then I turn it. So, but I don't remember hearing anything about that.
I didn't
I'll
hear
have to look
anything.
that one up.
Yep. Ghostface Killer.
Jeff says I heard that Michael Myers was spotted riding around on a golf cart in neighborhoods last night. Well, before the show, hee hee.
Yeah, I thought I saw him.
Uh-huh.
I thought I saw him on your thing. Oh, of course, he was also near Pennywise at the time. Of course, saw Michael Myers somewhere else in Georgia recently too.
Missy says, okay, I'll have to look it up and tell my son. She's saying to Steve.
Yeah. So the correct answer on this one is
B, Splatter University.
next question. Which of these 2008 films was based on a Spanish horror movie released the preceding year? A. Quarantine. B. Insanitarium. C. Loner. Or D. Grizzly Park.
Jeff says, no, I wasn't Pennywise.
Now, I didn't think you were Pennywise. The person who was Pennywise was a little bit short.
I was Michael on the right side of the show.
Oh, okay. That was you there. Okay. I saw you there. No wonder you couldn't respond when I texted you about your phone freezing up. And people were like, I thought it was us first because we were watching on the TV, and it's like, then I started seeing other people commenting and saying, it froze. Yeah, A's and B's. Yeah, I know. I know you said that.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the correct answer on this movie. I know because I watched that movie. That was an interesting, scary, freaky movie. E. Kathy Ireland kills. Missy. Correct answer on this one after Missy's funny one.
A, Quarantine.
That was a freaky, scary movie. Next question. What does Jeff say?
Jeff says 500 plus trick or treaters last night. Wish the show had gotten all of it. Wow, yeah, there's a pretty good stream of people going by.
What is the name of the movie about the Woodsboro murders in 1997's Scream 2? So, in the movie, what was the movie about? A. Stab. B. Shriek. C. Slasher. Or D. The Woodsboro Horror. I'll give you a hint. The name is not in the movie.
Oh.
That is a lot. 500. Oh my gosh. Got a junkyard show.
Oh.
Up.
Doug says I have to go, folks. May make it back in. Okay.
All right,
thanks
Doug.
for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Jeff says it was a crowd for sure, Missy. Hey, Tana. She's saying good evening, Fred and Connie and everyone.
Hey, Tana. Glad you can
Somebody
make it.
took care of it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. The correct answer on this one is
A, Stab.
Yeah, not Wordbearer Horror. That was would have been too easy. Not Shrek. Yeah, definitely not that. Next question. What 1962 Robert Mitchum thriller did Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese remake in 1991? A. Mad Dog and Glory. B. Night of the Hunter. C. Cape Fear. Or D. The Fan.
Steve says, can't think of Miss T without thinking I pity the fool.
Ah, Mr. T. Mr. T. I pity the fool.
Mike says, another great movie. Yep.
Yeah. The Fan was De Niro and Wesley Snipes.
Jeff says, I was thinking C at first. Dang it. Missy says, Tana and her mini gold chains and such.
Oh my god. So correct answer on this one is
C, Cape Fear.
yeah. That was a Spence one. Next question. Which film features characters Mickey and Mallory Knox? Not Blaine and Mallory. A. From Dusk Till Dawn. B. American Psycho. C. Natural Born Killers. Or D. Scary Movie. I never got into that movie either. Started watching it like, yeah, no. Yeah, Missy loves it.
Yeah.
So the correct answer on this is
C, Natural Born Killers. Tana says, that was a good movie. Junkyard says, E, Disney's The Bloody Mickey Mouse.
what's Jeff say?
Jeff says, have you watched From Dusk, Fred?
From Dusk. It doesn't sound familiar. I'll have to look it up. Next question. Which popular horror series released in an installment, fifth in the series on the week of Halloween in 2008? Somebody should know this answer. A. Friday the 13th. B. Saw. C. Beast. Or D. Anaconda.
Jeff says, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Ah, now, yes. I was going to say, From Dusk didn't sound right. I didn't know it. But From Dusk Till Dawn, yes, I have. That's an interesting one. In fact, I think I've seen it on Peacock. It's playing it. One of those ones. Yeah, good idea.
Jeff says, I would quote Cheech line, but I won't. LOL.
Yeah, good idea. Oh, my. If anybody else responds before I click on that.
Tana says, I guessed right. I meant Cape Fear was a good movie, not Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
I never not watched that one. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch. Cape Fear was
Jeff
a good
says, if you find cheaper, then hee hee.
one. Yeah, I know that line. Teach a dog. Oh, no. Okay, so the answer on this is
B, Saw.
Jeff got it just in time. Next question. Which horror classic was remade in 1998, frame by frame, and was a big flop? A. The Exorcist. B. The Shining. C. Dracula. Or D. Psycho. You love the Saw movies? Ooh, that's like
Oh man.
that's an intense one.
What was that one that? I mean, I never really got into that. That was old, back in the 80s or whatever, with the guy with the needles or whatever.
Oh,
and all that.
Hellraiser.
Ah, that was too much.
Pinhead.
Those kind of things did not. Hike with Mike says, I think C, and if so, I love that version. Missy says, Jeff, me too. We watched Saw 10 last night.
Saw 10?
Wow. Jeff says it takes a sick mind to think up stuff like that. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some weird, bizarre, creepy movies out there.
I don't know. Some of these things just
Yeah.
are too bizarre for me.
Saw 10. I never watched Saw 1. I couldn't watch Saw 1, let alone Saw 2 through 10. Good grief. So the correct answer, yes, a new Saw movie came out not too long ago.
Missy says, yes, it was really good, as the last few Saw movies sucked.
The correct answer on this is
D, Psycho.
so they tried to make Psycho a remake. Yeah, no, you can't remake Psycho. Psycho was a classic.
Oh, then they had that series. What was
Bates
it?
Motel.
Bates Motel or something, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good series. Okay, next question. What 2009 movie about alien abductions in Alaska starred Mila Jovovich? A. The Box. B. The Fourth Kind. C. Perfect Getaway. Or D. Jennifer's Body. Mila Jovovich was in The Fifth Element.
Okay.
You have to think about the question and look at the answers to figure out what makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I guess. I mean, it's one of those things.
Yeah, that one was a definitely not a off of a Close Encounters type of one, but more.
Hey, Josh and Stacy.
Hey, welcome.
How you guys doing?
I saw you went live. I don't know when it was, yesterday or today. Couldn't be on it, obviously, because middle of the day, busy with work and stuff. It's been crazy with work lately. Yeah, we've been doing good.
Yep, busy, but
I'll have to catch the replay on your most recent live. Okay, so the answer on this one is
B, The Fourth Kind.
that one was weird. It was a B movie, definitely.
B movie.
Hence B. Yeah. Next question. Which 2009 film was remade from a movie originally released in 1972 and directed by Wes Craven? Another great nutty.
Mhm.
He's good, but he's got some wild movies.
Yep.
A. Nightmare on Elm Street. B. The Hills Have Eyes. C. The Last House on the Left. Or D. The Stepfather. Summer. The only one of these movies that was tolerable was probably Nightmare on Elm Street series. That was pretty much the understandable one that you can understand that it's not real and stuff. But some of the other ones, oh my gosh, get drawn in. I was like, ooh. Hills of Eyes.
Mm-hmm. I know.
That's a movie you don't want to watch late at night.
Junkyard says if you're into blood and guts videos, I have a game called Scorn. It's the gruesome game if you feel like watching it.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't think I want to play it. I've heard of it though. Hi, good Mike.
Doc and Dream Warriors song from The Nightmare on Elm Street, rare hit song from a horror movie.
Huh. Interesting. So the answer in this one is
C, The Last House on the Left.
haunted house, basically. Next question. What film released on a somewhat significant date was produced by Michael Bay's Platinum Dunes and starred Jared Padalecki? A. Black Christmas. B. Halloween 2. C. Friday the 13th. Or D. My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Hike with Mike says, I used to sing that song in my band.
Oh, wow. Neat.
Steve says that was the reboot. Jeff says, Dennis, you still with us? LOL.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen him say anything in a bit, but he may have stepped away. That's fine. Doesn't matter if somebody can't stay the whole time. Pop in and pop out. That's fine. Ah, there he is.
Dennis says, yeah, we're here.
The correct answer on this one is
C, Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Jeff's like, there he is.
Yep. Next question. What film supposedly based on true events starred Virginia Madsen and was released in March 2009? A. The Haunting in Minnesota. B. The Haunting in Maine. C. The Haunting in Delaware. Or D. The Haunting in Connecticut. I'll give you a hint. Starts with The Haunting.
You think? I didn't know she was in anything else after that
I
one
know.
other movie. I guess never followed her.
I'm actually was surprised that she was in a horror movie. But sometimes you find people even in older stuff that you'd never expect to find them in. And you know that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like to watch the classics of stuff, because you tend to find all these actors and actresses, say, oh, wow, look at them. They were very young, and maybe that's where they got their start. I don't know.
Yeah, what did Dennis say?
Dennis says neither of us watch scary movies. We just thought we would come in tonight.
Oh,
we appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, I was watching, or we were watching, the movie Tremors. And there was this girl in there that's like, she looks very familiar, very young, but very familiar. And it turned out she was the girl in the original Jurassic Park movie, which was interesting. Hey, Nathan Retta, welcome.
Junkyard says, D, The Haunting in Bed. Good night, guys. I'm very tired. Have a great night.
Good night.
Thanks for coming in. Have a good night.
The Haunting in Bed. Hopefully not in bed.
Nathan says, what's up?
Yep. Trivia. So the correct answer on this one is The Haunting in
Connecticut.
It was still
Tana says, I have no idea on this one.
Yeah, that's all right. Next question. French director Alexandre Aja created a stir in August 2010 with this movie, which included surprising cameos from Jaws actor Richard Dreyfuss and horror director Eli Roth. What was this film? A. The Wolf Man. B. Mirrors 2. C. Piranha 3D, or D. Hatchet 2.
Jeff says The Haunting and Joe Biden, LOL. Oh my.
That's good, Jeff. Don't Garrett Gamer.
He says, Mountain, come visit me. I have candy in my white van. Evil laughing.
Good grief. Oh. Let's guess D. Yeah, this one's a little bit trickier, but it's interesting that Richard Dreyfuss was in as a cameo on a horror movie other than Jaws and Close Encounters.
Yeah.
So the correct answer on this is
C. Piranha 3D.
And in a 3D. Hey, my wild home, welcome. Yeah, that's. It's also funny because it's a Piranha movie, and he was in a Jaws movie. Both have sharp teeth. That's funny. Next question. This fourth Resident Evil, another one, film starring Mila Jovovich, that was the other one that she was in, the Resident Evil movies, appeared in theaters in September 2010 and made almost $300 million. What was the full title of this 3D offering in the series? A. Resident Evil Extinction. B. Resident Evil. Obviously, it's not going to be B because it's the fourth one. C. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Or D. Resident Evil Afterlife.
Jeff said that Jaws on the last question gave the answer away. And Steve says Mila likes her horror movies.
Yeah. Kind of, yes, but she was also in The Fifth Element, which wasn't a horror movie. But she has been in a lot of horror movies. Actually, I've seen all these. I didn't watch the movie in 3D. I just watched them after. The Umbrella Corporation. Hey, Harvey 5, welcome. Leslie is in the house too.
Well, more the merrier. Right?
Yes, the more the merrier. Hope you had a good Halloween.
My wild home. Oh dear, I'm not good for this at all. I've never actually watched movies.
Well,
that's okay. You can come along for the ride anyway.
Yeah. The chat is always fun, especially sometimes some of the people that make these comments of some of the things. Like, you never know. Plus, you learn things too sometimes.
Jeff says this is a nice surprise to have the Harvey 5 in here.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Great to have you.
Yes.
Jeff's like, just a real nice surprise.
The correct answer on this $300 million movie was
D. Resident Evil Afterlife.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. Okay, Ed. Next question. A bus full of people are destined to die in a colossal bridge collapse, but someone intervenes. In what 2011 film sequel? A. Final Destination 5. B. Grave Encounters. C. Hatchet 2. Or D. Silent Scream.
Here's Jeff quoting again. I wouldn't be more surprised if I woke up with my head sewn to the carpet.
I know where that one's from.
No.
Oh, Jeff, that's
Love
funny.
that one.
Uh-huh. That was an interesting series of movies.
Steve says, too new for me. I watched most of my horror movies in the 80s and 90s.
It's not that new as you may
Leslie
think.
says, now Jeff is Clark Griswold.
Yes, he is. It's gonna be time to watch that movie again soon.
I know. Jeff says Leslie knows me well too well.
Correct answer on this is
A, Final Destination.
That's right, Tana.
5.
It's a Final Destination 5. That was an interesting set of movies. It started with that plane. The very first one was the plane, and they're hearing the John Denver movie.
Oh, I know. Jeff says, no, planes, trains, and auto movie. First than that one. LOL.
Yep. Next question. Okay, where's my pointer? There we go. Created as the prequel to John Carpenter's 1982 horror classic of the same name, what 2011 film set in the Antarctic featured a shape-shifting alien? I just watched this last night. A, The Crazies. B, Psychosis. C, The Thing. Or D, Let Me In.
Missy says, I won't follow a log truck to this very day after Final Destination.
Oh, yeah, I know. There's a log psycho shooting through the window and killing the person. Ugh. That was a good one.
Well, and also those, those little clothesline things they put in, like, bathrooms. Well, I saw this last on a cruise where you slide the thing across.
Yeah.
It's a cord or
cord
whatever,
to go
a line.
Yep.
I don't know, thin cord and goes across,
Yep.
and then you secure it on the other side. And that was in what, I don't know, was it in the first one or whatever?
Yeah,
Every time
the
I
first
see
one.
one of those, I think of that.
Yeah,
movie.
the first one. One of the kids, it's like.
Jeff says I was behind one Monday pulling the golf cart and thought the same thing.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
Good grief! My goodness. Yeah, so this one was a good movie, though.
Leslie says, I'm not good at this. I don't watch much horror.
Oh, that's all right. Being in the chat is
it's okay.
all the fun.
Yeah, you can just come along for the
ride.
ride.
You get to also see what's next at the end. The answer on this one is
C, The Thing.
That was a good one. Had a lot of well-known people in it, too. Including Kurt Russell.
Jeff says, Leslie, you don't watch nothing but Christmas stuff.
And of course, when it comes time to that time, we'll have to do something like that.
Uh-huh.
Can't get away with not having that again. Next question. What 2011 film set on the moon was filmed in found footage style? A, Apollo 18. B, Moon. C, The Astronaut. Or D, Apollo 11.
Leslie says, you got me, Jeff. You know me too well, bro. Jeff's laughing.
Yeah, I had to look this one up because...
Mike with Mike says Apollo Creed. Yo, Rocky.
Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
I had to look this one up because one of them, and then I realized what the year was. It wasn't 2011, but one of these movies was also kind of like a horror type and found footage stuff, but it was not from 2011. It was more recent, and it was a good movie because it was somebody told me about this other movie, and once we have the answer, then I'll say which one it is. But it's a good movie, and it was kept you on your seat. Type of thing.
Mm.
So the correct answer on this one is
A. Apollo 18.
Moon. Is the one I was talking about that kept you on your. So
We saw that not too long ago,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
that was a wild one. Edge of the seat type. Next question. 2012 marked the release of the fifth film in the Resident Evil movie franchise. But which one of these was it? A. Resident Evil Apocalypse. B. Resident Evil Afterlife. C. Resident Evil Extinction. Or D. Resident Evil Retribution.
Jeff says, I knew it was either 18 or 11.
Yeah, I should have thrown one in there like Apollo 21, which it didn't go past. Just for the fun.
Just for fun.
Yep. Yeah, Jeff, which one though?
I will go with Resident Evil.
Oh. Well, give you a hint. It's not. This is the fifth one, so it's not the one that was the fourth one. If you know what the fourth one was from earlier.
Hike with Mike says, I don't watch horror movies. These days, the daily news every day these days is a horror story.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, you are absolutely correct on that one. I know.
Dan B says, "Ooh,
It's
could be
scary
B."
nowadays.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That one. It's a RE watcher.
Resident Evil watcher. He didn't watch the movies.
Haven't. Well, you need to start watching.
Well, maybe
Just kidding.
it didn't appeal to him.
Yeah. Well, if Saw appeals to him, how can he not? This is more calmer.
Didn't watch them, yeah.
Yeah. So
There's so many out there.
Yeah. So the answer on this one is
D. Resident Evil Retribution.
yep.
Pam B says, anybody play the games?
Games.
Yeah,
I don't know the
I guess
games.
there's games.
Yeah, I haven't.
Jeff says, different kind of movie didn't pique my interest.
Ah, okay. Next question. After years of discussion, what 2013 remake about a cabin in the woods and the Book of the Dead finally appeared in theaters? Now, don't let the wording fool you. A. Cabin in the Woods. B. Texas Chainsaw 3D. C. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Or D. Evil Dead. I said, don't let the wording in the.
Pam B says, yes, Resident Evil has many games.
Oh.
Jeff says, I played the game where you look in the mirror and say the name 5 times, lol.
Beetlejuice. Oh boy.
Hike with Mike says, Walden by Henry David Thoreau.
So Missy says A. Candyman. Oh,
that's right.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to say that. Yeah, Candyman.
Leslie says, wait, wasn't Beetlejuice 3 times?
You're right.
Yeah.
Not Candyman was 5. Beetlejuice
Leslie
was 3.
says, I actually did watch that.
That was weird.
Every time I hear about the Candyman, I think of that old song back, was it the 70s?
Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
thinking from Willy Wonka on
Is it that one?
Yes.
Is it Candyman?
The Candyman can.
Yeah.
Oh.
The original Willy
Yes.
Wonka. The Jeff says, "Geez,
What?
Leslie."
Oh.
LOL.
Well, the answer on this one is
D. Evil Dead.
yeah. They actually made it into a movie. There's a game for that one. I know.
Leslie says, "Hey, I've watched Willy Wonka too."
That's
There
always
you
a
go.
that's
That was
always
a good one.
a good classic movie. I always like watching that one. Next question. Every year on one night, society has a no-holds-barred evening of debauchery and murder. In what movie released in June 2013 under the Platinum Dunes name? A. The Wicked. B. The Signal. C. The Purge. Or D. The Bay. This is a newer movie. Obviously, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, people know this one. Dude, even Leslie knows this one. She was the first one to guess on it.
Jeff says, "I need to go purge myself." Just kidding. Like with Mike says, again, the purge is a daily news story these days. The news is scary.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Yeah, so Leslie says yes. So she does watch some movies. The correct answer on this is
C. The Purge.
I always thought The Purge was more so like if you needed to clean out your system.
Yeah, right.
Done that a long time ago.
Jeff says, "Hey, it's only way to lose weight."
Yeah.
Well, I'm awful.
Next question. And this one surprised me. A family had some issues with aliens trying to claim their youngest son in which 2013 movie starring Kerry Russell? Didn't know she was in that type of movie either. A. Area 51. B. Dark Skies. C. Stranded. Or D. The Forgotten. I also didn't know that this movie spawned the series. So that's a hint.
Pam B says, "Oh, that kind of purge."
Yeah. Wait a second longer. So there's always some.
Mm-hmm. Leslie says, "I have no idea." LOL.
That's all right. So the correct answer on this is
B. Dark Skies.
which became a series afterwards and a computer game, which was wild. Next question. Brad Pitt and Muriel Enos starred in what 2013 zombie apocalypse film, the highest earning horror movie of the year, based on a bestseller by Max Brooks? A. Zombieland. B. Resident Evil Retribution. C. World War Z. That's a zombie. Or D. Decay. That one's a little bit of an easier one. That was a good movie, actually. Kind of reminded me of Night of the Living Dead gone wrong.
Jeff says, "I'm pulling for Cheers next week, but let the wheel be fair, though, on whatever it picks." I don't think we have much going on the wheel, is it?
We're not doing the wheel next, and I'll explain it when we get to that point.
Yeah.
Patience,
Pam
Jeff.
B
Patience.
says, "I know every movie Brad Pitt played in."
Oh.
I know. Poor Jeffy's been waiting on Cheers forever.
Yep. It's like, come on, cheers, come on, cheers. Well,
Jeff says, sorry, Fred, didn't know.
well, you'll know. You'll know.
It's all right.
You'll know.
Yeah. Camby says, accept this one.
Oh, that's why she said accept this one.
Leslie says he's purdy.
Good grief. So the answer on this one is
C, World War Z.
that's Walking Dead gone crazy. Yeah, big old wall. The zombies. Next question. Here's a little bit more classic. Which 1963 Alfred Hitchcock movie starred Tippi Hedren? Another movie we just recently watched. A. Dial M for Murder. B. Frenzy. C. The Birds. Or D. Torn Curtain.
Jeff says Frankenstein in the background.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Yeah, young Frankenstein in the background, Jeff. Good call.
Pam B says the birds.
The buds. Yep. He said okay. Yeah. Just got that.
Well, I was watching the old one, Sorry, Wrong Number movie last night.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff says just caught that. Yeah.
So, correct answer on this is
the birds.
The
C.
birds. C. The birds. Or the birds.
The birds or the birds.
Speaking of the birds, what type of cameo does Alfred Hitchcock make in The Birds or The Birds? A. Class reunion photo. B. Leaving a pet shop with two terriers. C. On a train playing cards. Or D. Crashing car on fire. Well,
Just says the bears. LOL.
the bear. And once I do this answer, a little bit of tidbit information on it, because when I looked it up, it was like, oh, okay, that explains it. But we'll just have to wait. Give it another 20 seconds. The correct answer is
B. Leaving a pet shop with two terriers.
which happened to be his own dogs. That's the tidbit. Yeah, he was basically walking his dogs around on the set, so
Wow.
that's how to make a cameo in one of your own movies.
Well, he was a strange one anyway.
Well, the strange ones are always cameoing in their
Yeah.
movies. Case in point, Stephen King
Mm-hmm.
in The Stand.
Yeah, I know. The Stand.
Next question.
The question is why I guessed right. Read between lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the name of the 1960 British movie in which the children of a small town are endowed with telepathic and kinetic powers? A. Touch of Evil. B. Village of the Damned. C. Carnival of Souls. Or D. Rosemary's Baby. And the answer on this one we watched not too long ago. That was creepy. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
People approach the town and they just like passed out. Like, I don't want to
I
go
know.
near there.
Is that where the Children of the Corn
You wonder.
kind of
that may have been what
got them going
got
with that
them
movie?
inspired for it. So the answer is
B. Village of the Damned.
yeah. People would approach it and then pass out.
Jeff says, "Where is the Michael Myers? Can't have Halloween without Michael Myers." LOL.
We did something. You had him. You were yesterday. You were Michael Myers yesterday. Next question. Tony Curtis starred in this 1968 movie based on a true story. Yeah, he even was in a horror movie. A. Helter Skelter. B. The Boston Strangler. C. Peeping Tom. Or D. Jack the Ripper. Yeah, this may be a little bit before people's time, but Jeff's like D. And B is B. There you go, Leslie.
I'll guess B.
That says D. Couple of people that I haven't answered that's been answering steadily, and I go, gonna wait like Missy. I think this maybe is it?
No, not yet.
Okay. Wasn't sure. Oh, we haven't been.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Answer is
B. The Boston Strangler.
oh, we haven't disconnected at all this time.
No, we're not done.
Shh. I think I know part of the answer, part of the reason why. I'll tell you after on that one. Next question. What gross out horror film directed by Tom Six was described as 100% medically accurate? A. The Human Centipede. B. Splice. C. Inside. Or D. Cut.
Leslie says, "Yay, good guess." Pam B says, "We got it right."
Yeah, you wonder how they say this was
Yeah, why did they say
100% medically accurate. Any of these answers would be gross. But
Leslie says, "Who has tried it in real life?"
I
Oh, man.
want to know.
Missy says, "If it's A, gross."
Yeah. The correct answer is, unfortunately,
A, the human centipede.
Yeah, gross. Well, Missy, yeah. Next question. I think this may be our final one for the night.
Missy's like, good gosh.
I know. 1958's The Blob. Beware of the... Sorry. Starred what future movie star tough guy? A. Steve McQueen. B. Paul Newman. C. Robert Mitchum. Or D. Clint Eastwood. Talk about a campy, cheesy movie. The Blob.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big thing of blob of jelly.
Beware of the blob.
Beware of the Blob. I still remember, still can think about that weird song. The first time seeing that on a drive-in movie was like, that's weird. Tana's got A. We got a C. We're almost done here, and then we'll tell what we've got coming up in the future. I'll wait for...
I think that's about it.
Yeah, I don't. Did
Okay.
Jeff fall asleep with Tootsie? And there's the Harvey Five. Leslie's still awake. Not Jeff may not be. Jeff may have fallen asleep with Tootsie.
All right, so the answer is
But I want Jeff here. I need Jeff to be here. The answer on this one is...
A, Steve McQueen.
And the answer is B. And that's our Halloween horror collection. For this. That was this week's. So going forward, yeah, we will be taking a break.
Jeff says, what is the name of the movie that John Carpenter's music is most played and famous? Extra credit question.
John Carpenter. Say that again.
What is the name of the movie that John Carpenter's music is most played and famous? Leslie says, I like the backgrounds.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. I try to find stuff that is appropriate to the...
So name of the movie that John Carpenter's music.
John Carpenter's music is most played and famous with credit, extra credit. I can't think. John Carpenter had a lot of... Even John Carpenter...
Jeff says, finally had a Michael Myers question from me, LOL. Yeah, I don't know why Fred didn't put one in there. I'm surprised.
Sorry.
Pam B says Close Encounters. Thomas says Halloween.
Well,
Leslie says Frankenstein. Oh, Jeff says, what's the movie?
Well, I know, like The Thing, John Carpenter did the music score for. Which is interesting. He does music, too.
Oh.
Oh, Halloween.
Oh, Jeff says ding, ding, ding.
All Halloween movies.
Oh, okay. Leslie got it.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
So next week we are still going to be doing a trivia night. And then we're going to take a little break of at least a week. Maybe 2. But at least a week. But next week, trivia will be... Ding, ding, ding.
Yay.
Cheers is next week's trivia. So, where everybody knows your name. next week, come back. Tell people to come back.
Jeff's like, OMG, I will be so ready. I know you've been waiting so long, Jeff. Leslie says,
Yep.
well, everybody knows your name. Yep. Thomas says, yay, Jeff should be happy.
Yes.
Jeff's like, Norm.
Uh-huh. Norm, the mailman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and then
And we're going to take a
and then
break.
the following week we won't be doing any trivia. We're taking a break that week.
Yeah, taking a break from live. So, but then we've already got a list of other trivias that we'll be doing.
Missy says Woody Harrelson, a Kentucky legend. I actually watched this show. Still got to study though. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to have to work on the questions. I'll probably be working on them Friday. What's going on, Mr. Peterson? You mean, what's going on, Mr. Peterson?
A beer, LOL.
A beer, LOL.
Thomas says Woody, my favorite. Jeff says, sorry, didn't mean to have caps on.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, you were yelling it. That's what caps means, is you're yelling it.
Leslie says, Jeff, you was telling it at us. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Missy says, I love Woody Harrelson. Leslie says, yelling.
Yeah, yelling at us.
It's all right, Jeff.
So that is the plan for next week.
So yep, that's gonna be next week, and
so hope everybody can come back next week. This will be a fun one. I'm just saying that. I already got the backgrounds and everything.
you don't have the questions then, do you?
I've got a lot of questions.
All right.
Yeah, I may even do 40 instead of 35, just for Jeff.
Just because he's been waiting so long.
Just
right?
because he's been waiting so long, yes. So thank you all for coming tonight.
Thank you, and have a great evening and rest of the week.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week.
Yep. Enjoy your rest of your week. So, good night, everyone.